Hey family, Shenny here, and this video is not solely focusing on coronavirus, aka kudu kudu, but focusing on the mentality, mindset, and perspective of people in these troubling times, because in these times it will These times will reveal a lot about people's character, people's faith. It will differentiate those with the weak mentality and those with the strong mentality. A lot of people have been saying 2020 is cancelled, and I'm like, sorry, I'm looking cancelled for who? Because for me, 2020 is far from cancelled. First of all, I'm not placing limits on my God, because my God is a God who can turn things around within 1 minute. The power of life and death lies within the tongue. You saying 2020 is cancelled again and again and again as if it's a chorus of a song. You are sowing seeds of destruction into your life. You are blocking blessings from coming into your life. You are blinding yourself of the opportunities you have in this time. I've said it before in my past videos. A season of isolation leads to a season of elevation. We need to use this time wisely. Sow seeds that will make a difference to your life. I've got a friend who is an aspiring footballer. I was talking to him yesterday and he was telling me how this whole lockdown is low-key a blessing in disguise for him with his football, because normally when he's training, he has other commitments that distract him, like going out or, I don't know, university, etc. Whereas now, all he can do is have tunnel vision. He's forced to just have tunnel vision on his football, training every day, getting his mind right, getting his body right, so that when this is all said and done, he's ready. If you read your Bible, you will know that after a season of trouble, after a season of darkness in your life, it's all temporary. This is all temporary. A season of harvest will come. It happened with Joseph. He got betrayed by his brothers, thrown in a well. He got sent to prison. Also, he could become prime minister. Don't get it twisted. In those times, it's not like he wasn't working on his craft. He was working on himself. He was sowing seeds that will get him to where God planned for him to get to. So a season of isolation will always lead to a season of elevation. But this video is just to ask you, what are you doing in these times of isolation and lockdown and quarantine that will make a difference? What seeds are you sowing that will make you enjoy and reap exceedingly and abundantly once the season of harvest comes? Are you going to be one of those people celebrating when the season of harvest comes because you've been working on something, you've been plotting now when you've got free time? Or will you be one of those people watching others celebrate and living in regret that if only I'd used this time better? For me personally, I've been using this time to get a lot closer to God, because personally I believe that I had come to a standstill. I'd become quite stagnant in my relationship with God. And for me, Romans 12:2 is my go-to verse and my motto in this quarantine times, which is it quarantine or quarantine? I don't know. But it says, be transformed in the renewing of your minds, and don't conform to the patterns of this world. I'm working on myself. That's how I'm working, so that I'll be able to do more YouTube videos for you guys. There are other people who will be writing up their business plans, learning how to cook, training if they're athletes, so that they're in peak condition, or at least as close to it when all this is said and done. So what are you doing? Are you sowing seeds of fruitfulness? Are you sowing seeds into others' lives that will make their lives better? Or are you sowing seeds of destruction by saying, oh, 2020 is cancelled, and just mourning, lying there, doing absolutely nothing? Be careful of who you listen to and what you listen to and what you pay attention to in these times, because a lot of people, because they're not doing anything with their lives right now, will sow seeds of failure, seeds of fear, seeds of doubt into your life. You need to be able to recognize those seeds and throw them away. ignore the person, or patting them there and then and tell them, look, don't talk like this. The power of life and death lies within the tongue. If you keep speaking like that, keep thinking like that, your thoughts shape your reality. So you can tell them even to pattern up. If they're a real friend and they're talking like that, tell them, pattern them up there and there. We're not in a holiday. Like, this is a time that those who use it wisely will prosper so much once the season of harvest comes. But you just want to make sure that you're one of those people who do prosper. And remember, don't limit God in these times. Don't underestimate the power of God in these times. It may seem like the year nothing is happening. It may seem like you're stagnant, or this is a waste, or nothing is happening. But I just want to direct you to Acts 16. If you read the story of Paul and Silas, when they were in prison, they were praying and praying and praying for their release. And God wasn't answering. And they didn't just stop and be like, oh, God doesn't answer me. God is silent. God betrayed me. They increased their prayers. They even added praise. And because of that, at midnight, in the midnight hour, when they thought, oh, God hasn't heard me, God didn't just answer their prayers. He answered the prayers of the whole prison. That all the prisoners, the chains on the prisoners were loose. You sowing a seed and using this time wisely may not just impact your life, but the life of everyone connected to you. I just pray you all stay safe. I rebuke the spirit of fear in you. This will pass over. This is where you have to walk by faith and not by sight. And if those working on the front line, the nurses, the doctors, the paramedics, are not living in fear, the paramedics, the doctors, the nurses working in the hospitals where they're at higher risk of contracting the virus than you are living with faith. They're living with hope, believing that they will conquer and fight this virus till they win. Why should you then live in fear? Just think about it. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you all stay safe. And as always, like, subscribe, share, and take care, and God bless.